ITV's political editor was back on TV screens last night for a new episode of his self-titled political chat show, PESTON. The program, which examines the major events of the week, also features Anushka Asthana, ITV's deputy political editor. The latest edition of the program was broadcast live from the COP26 Climate Change Conference in Glasgow. Joining the two broadcasters was conservationist and host of the BBC's Springwatch, Chris Packham. Mr. Packham discussed climate change and whether humanity can avert environmental disaster. Prime Minister Boris Johnson's spokesperson for COP26, Allegra Stratton, was also on the show. She was quizzed over the government's climate strategy and how realistic it is for countries to reach net zero carbon emissions by 2050. The former U.S. National Security Advisor and ex-U.S. Ambassador to the UN, John Bolton, also made an appearance. He discussed China and former U.S. President Donald Trump, both of whom have been criticized over their unwillingness to tackle climate change. Meanwhile, Shadow Business Secretary Ed Miliband was grilled over EMP's second jobs and Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer. While Mr. Peston is known as a political commentator and reporter, he has also taken an interest in the royal family. Unearthed tweets from the journalist show how he once made a joke about William and Kate around the time of their wedding. The joke was reportedly branded inappropriate by BBC bosses. As the couple tied the knot at Westminster Abbey in London in 20, Mr. Peston, then the BBC's business editor, was among the millions of people watching. The journalist landed himself in hot water with his bosses at the corporation after joking about the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge consummating their marriage. He wrote, "The really important thing about this truly magical day is they can have sex at last." Mr. Peston's comment was posted for his 31,000 followers, a much smaller audience than his 1 million-strong Twitter following today. However, BBC executives still deemed his comments hugely inappropriate, according to anonymous sources cited by the Daily Mail. In another tweet, Robert appeared to mock the Queen as he wrote, "My favourite moment in a magical morning was when Sky News told us that Her Majesty knows the name of every one of the horses. Bless her." Robert also commented on Kate, saying, "Bit worried about the new princess. Plainly didn't read her BBC health and safety manual. Too much waving. Big RSI, repetitive strain injury, risk." He also asked what the correct collective noun was for royal commentators, and name-checked some pundits, including Andrew Morton. Robert wrote, "The correct answer, as students of constitutional history will know, is a lickspittle." A BBC spokesperson said the corporation would not comment on Robert's comments. However, a source reportedly told the Mail he had been asked to delete one of his tweets and felt like his employers were overreacting to a light-hearted carry-on style comment. Peston is on ITV tonight from 10:45 p.m., 40 p.m.